Hello everybody, Comrade here. Welcome to my first impression of the new game that recently has just recently released, the Great Conqueror. So I apologize for being pretty late uploading this because I've been pretty busy for like the whole day. So I've only gotten the chance to do the review of this game. So you've probably seen Warhammer with their own take on this game. So this probably wouldn't be as interesting, but for some of you guys who still watch this, I thank you, I guess. And before we start this review, I'm not gonna be uploading for next week, for the whole of next week. And the week after that, I probably wouldn't be uploading for a while too. And I'll start uploading 2 weeks from now on Wednesday, I guess. So that's the time I'm finally free, and I should be able to go back to my normal uploading schedule. So if there are mods that come out in that time span, and I apologize then because I couldn't review it, and I'll probably just save it up and upload it on Wednesday or something. So without further ado, let's just review this game right now. So there's four buttons you see right now: Campaign, Conquest, Standard, Cloud, Archive. So Cloud Archive is an Apple exclusive thing. Basically what that does is, let's say I have an Apple device here. I play a bit of the Conquest, and then I decide, you know what, I want to play it on this device too, because I'm out doing something. Then you remember you left off on Conquest in your iPad somewhere home. So if you have Cloud Archive, you should be able to save, get the same load files and play where you left off basically. So that's basically how the Cloud Archive works. There are also other buttons such as language. So we got simplified Chinese, we got English, Japanese, Korean, and traditional Chinese. That's where most of you guys are. So we got music buttons. So I'll turn it on for now, but usually when I play games, I'll probably turn that on. And game speed, I'll suggest max speed, show speed, if you're sure you want, but I usually play without speed. So that's it for the scene. Now let's just move on to the campaign. So the dice is cast, Julius Caesar. You can see there's quotes now and general descriptions in the loading screen, similar to the European War 6. So as you can see, there's a lot of new campaigns right now. You got the Punic War, the Spartacus Uprising, the Sertorian War, the Mithridatic Wars, the Gallic Wars, the British War, the Eastern Empire, so that's where the Chinese come in, and the Eastern War of Kaiser or Caesar, whatever you want to pronounce it. So our tutorial would be in the Battle of Ticinus. So Hannibal has managed to win over the Gauls and cross the Alps. Now we have to fight on both fronts. We must stop them on the Ticinus River, otherwise the whole Italy will fall into a crisis. So that's our first mission. Commander, I'll assist you in this mission. So this is basically just a tutorial. I've gone this enough because I've repeated this video a couple of times, because the first time I record this video, funny enough, is I accidentally turned off the audio, so I was just blabbering by myself while the game is still going on. And yeah, here are the new animations of the game. And I'm liking the new terrains in this game. It's kind of cartoonish, but not really at the same time. It's like a map from the old days. So I guess it's pretty cool. So we got archers over here. So the thing about archers is they don't have range compared to like Three Kingdom Conqueror, like the artilleries from World Conquerors, the series. But when they attack, your enemy shouldn't attack back unless they're an enemy archer. So I guess archers are pretty good in this game, just not as good as some of you guys may have thought. So we got objectives in this game. The primary one is to basically hold out, I guess, and there are other two targets we can meet to basically 5-star this, and that is defeat one unit and defeat the second key unit. So the key units are the guys in blue. So let's just flank this guy now. And since I'm pretty rich, I'll just build some random stuff. I guess we can upgrade if we want. And the upgrading takes time because I'm still level 3 and you can see there's like some construction going on over here. You can build more stuff like upgrade your commercial center, and it says you need urban center level 5. You can also build a library if you want, and I accidentally just did it. Same thing with here, you can build an amphitheater, a villa, just build a villa or something. And yeah, you can build like countless amount of things. So let's just attack this guy right now. We soften him up a bit. And we send in our cavalry again. It's really powerful since he just did 2-2-2 on that guy. Send him out again. And he's dead. So let's kill this guy. And move things around. And as you may have noticed, we still got the same that population system from European War 6. So we're gonna see it come back again. So I know some of you guys may not be a big fan of it, but some are actually like okay with it. So I guess it adds like an extra thing to note on when you're playing this game. So more strategizing. So I can't be the one to judge. Personally, I'm not a big fan, but it's not too like bad for me that it ruins the whole game. It just like annoys me a bit sometimes in the Conquest. I can't like really build a big army like before, which is like a balancing thing, I guess. So fair enough. Too easy then. What's going on here? Nothing actually. I can raid this city if I want. And I noticed when you capture a city. Sorry. Let's go back here. As I was saying, when you're capturing a city. Holy cow, that's actually pretty close. Let me just build another one here. I'm probably gonna lose that guy soon. When you're gonna capture a city, you still have to keep in mind to get the things around it, because it's not just like one health bar you have to keep in mind. There's also other things. And another thing I forgot to mention is the health bar in this game. It's not a circular round. Actually, it's still a circle, but you get what I mean? It's not. The health is still the same. The star, the style of health. But for the units, this new like circle that fills up and feels like goes down slowly as you lose health. So I guess that's a neat, like a welcoming sign, because you know something we're not used to, and I guess it just keeps us from getting bored of it. So the unit diversity in this game, it's not that bad. As you can see, there's Hannibal over there, and yeah, we just won our mission. So I probably wouldn't be showing the Battle of Trivia because you know War Master or Drew just has covered it already, and you know I just got the reward for completing that. I'm guessing you should be able to get a free general by completing the Punic Wars, since that's what they did with European War 6. There's no harm for them to do it again. Here are the generals. I just got this guy a while ago for doing something, and I have capability points, so you can freely customize your unit now, which is pretty cool. And learn skill. There's skills you can learn too. So all these skills, so that's a lot to read, and there's probably some like the best setup you can get, which probably would be like covered by the forum or War Master and Julius or any of those YouTubers. I wouldn't be covering them, so I'll leave those things to those guys, actual professionals. Here are the upgrading, so it looks way cooler now, the UI settings. You can equip items of them to make it more powerful. Roman armor. So aside from this commander that they gave us, there's also some new generals added. Duh, so it's a new game. So we got the golden star generals. We got the silver. There's also some Honda scattered somewhere in there. And we got the bronze generals. So I'm really enjoying the portraits in this game. It looks really good, realistic too, and not like cartoonish. So thumbs up to whoever drew all this and took the effort to do it. Probably one of their most like the details on the characters. Like so much time went into it. So those are the campaigns. So you got the shop. Oh, sorry, I think that means Wi-Fi. You got the inventory, skills. So here's the skills I'm talking about. I guess you can put them on your basic generals or any other generals with an open skill for them to equip. Senate level 2. I just visit the Senate right now. So this is the Senate section. It's kind of like the HQ from previous games. So we got a tunnel over here. It'll take an hour to upgrade. So similar to World Conqueror 3. Increase the number of missions offered by the Senate. Pantheon, decrease economic consumption during the battle. Get a Colosseum, Triumphal Arc, decrease the time required for missions. Train cavalry to increase all cavalry units capacity. So their capacity is unique, as you can see a while ago. It's like those circle health. Some units have like 3 circles, some have 2, some have 1. So I'm guessing like let's say if you upgrade the barracks or something over here, it will increase its capacity. So you can stack them up and make them stronger. So here are the ports, capacity, decrease industrial consumption during the battle. We get library, decrease cultural consumption during the battle. So we got lots of things to like help you out in the battle. Infantry, tactics, cavalry. So I'm guessing they simplified this a bit compared to European War 6, which is kind of great because you know you really don't have to think too much about it. So we got health, attack, defense, mobility. So they save up money. Because instead, in European War 6, there's like hard armor, soft armor, like all those stuff. So it's too, what you call it, specific. In here, it's more generalized now. So it basically increases all the health, attack, defense, mobility. Same thing with here. So yeah, straightforward as hell. And let's move on to this new thing, Expedition. So what Expedition does is, if you remember what's those training battles in World Conqueror 4? Or legionary fights. So you start off with this certain units, you can use money to get them. But basically, if they lose health, that's really bad news for you. Because they won't get it back and it's really gonna take you over in future missions. If you're not too careful with conserving your health. So I'm gonna try to play as carefully as I can. Oh, what do I do? So I'll probably try to... Oh, oops, I can't undo. And I'm probably gonna get punished for it. Just send this guy to attack right now. Too bad my ditch is gonna dip me over a bit. That should kill them. Yep, they're dead. Carefully. As you can see, I just lost quite a bit of guys in that battle, which is not ideal. So yeah, this is a new legionary mod. My morale's down, I didn't notice, so that's my bad. So there's my archers. Oh, there's a snake, so they can actually attack back. I didn't even notice. So I'm just making all the worst decisions I can right now. At least I don't get a perfect victory over here. Still have this thing. Oh, my archer just got attacked. That's not good. Just soften them a bit and then let my general take care of them. What would be a better? I guess this one first. that to start earlier. So they're dead now. And I've just completed the second mission for the Legionary. Continue. So you can see, apparently, you get something at the end of the level. I'm still not too sure what you get, but you'll get something at least. What else is new that I forgot to mention? I think that's about it for the campaigns and the Senate. Let's just check out the last thing, and that would be the Conquest. Let's go to the Conquest. So this is the Conquest. I swear the map looks way bigger in the trailer. Maybe I'm just like imagining it, but yeah, this is the map so far. Still not sure how you unlock Caesar's time or Kaiser's time. I think you probably have to beat some campaigns or something, then you can unlock it, similar to previous games. But yeah, so what we have here, let's just choose Rome right now, since they're the main feature of this game. And you start off the game with only at war with one nation, that would be Carthage. There's also other nations you have to keep in mind. These are your allies, so you could, same thing with European War 6, the diplomacy. You can ask them to join the war or stay out of the war a bit longer. What else do we have? We got scrolls now, so similar to European War 6, you can use them on your units or your cities or whatever. So I probably won't read them too much, I'll let you guys read it yourself. What else do we have? We got this one, this new feature, national technology, which is actually one of the main new things I've noticed added to this game. So it says here research point +2. So I'm guessing if I get enough knowledge points, I can research whatever I want to upgrade my cities, upgrade my legionaries, upgrade my health, and all that. So what else is new? I know there's a faction map here, over here. There we go. So to know what's your allies or what's your enemies, all you have to do is press the faction button. You can see the Romans are in blue and the Carthaginian sides are in red. So I'm still not sure which side the AI, which side would win if we were to auto battle. And actually, while we're mentioning that, what I'm thinking for this one is, you know how like easy the games dumb down the AI when you're playing as the same allies, and they make the enemy AI a bit smart, I guess, or they make them smarter by making your allies dumber. That's what they usually do. So I hope they don't do this again in this game. I really hope they stop like doing that, because never was a big fan of it. It's frustrating to see your allies get destroyed, and when you're playing against them in some other conquest, they just do super well. So please don't do this again to us. The cities, you can see their surrounding stuff, so it's a lot different compared to European War 6 in terms of the city stuff. Here you got the Colosseum as usual, Navy, and yeah. So I probably wouldn't go too in-depth with this because it's gonna bore you guys, and I'm just gonna show you like the basic things. So that's a Conquest. And that's my take on this whole game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys would enjoy this game, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!